This will be attempt number 2. Should we have a go? A bit dark out here, so more of a concentration on trying to get some of the lovely boost noises. Still warm, as it has been quite a warm day today. Oh, someone crossing the road with their dog. Yeah, I'll get the doggy. No problem, Mr. Man. Nice legs and sandals. And we should go this way. Once again, this is a new camera. Haven't really had much of a chance to play with it, so I had it on charge for a few hours earlier. A couple of little videos indoors, but this is the first one taking it out on the actual road. It's only going to be a short one. That's quite a quiet night round here. It's actually a residential area, this one, so I'll sort of move forward a bit, hoping it picks up some of the car's noises and that. As I said, I'm not gonna go too far. I'll drive for a bit with the windows closed, and then what we'll do is we'll open the windows up and have a go with the windows open. So a trial run really. I don't know how well it'll pick up all the noises and how loud I have to be and the car has to be, and I'm using a mount, not one that come with the camera, but actually one that's in the car already. I think it's more of a GoPro one rather than this particular camera. The camera is a Muvi K series camera. Seems quite good. Does 4K recording as well. We're only doing 1080 at the moment at 60 frames per second. The 4K, obviously, to get that quality, you have to reduce down the frames per second. So we thought we'd have a go, see how we get on. A little bit about the car. It's a 2007 Focus, running a cold air induction system, forged recirc valve. Other than that, fairly standard. It's got a dreamscience map at the moment. It's got a dsci map on it. So according to their stats and figures, with a cold air feed as well, should be good for a good sort of 260, 270 brake. That's quoting their figures. Obviously haven't had it rolling roaded or anything like that. So we'll see. It certainly drives well, shifts well, nice and smooth. It's running Bilstein suspension all round. It's got a few little bits and bobs on it, but they're nothing majorly performance orientated. Next step will be a upgraded intercooler, and then possibly some bigger injectors. It's already running an RS clutch, RS plugs. Nice Megane 225 pulled out behind us then. But yeah, I mean, based on the stats that they're giving, we should be good for a good sort of 250, 260 odd brake. Just over sort of 300 in the torque range. Had the car for about 4 or 5 weeks now. When I got it, already had the forged recirc on it, had a K&M panel on it, so I took the airbox out, which is a hell of a pain on these Focuses the first time you do them. They're not nice. Hell of a wrestling match. So I've now put the RS ECU mount on it. I need to get a new RS ECU cover for that, and then should be good to go. So I'm going to turn left here and just take it down a bit of a quicker road rather than a 30-mile-an-hour one. And we'll see how we get on. I reckon I'll probably make a bit of turbo noise here. Hopefully you heard that. suppose we'll find out when I watch it back. That's a first real sort of drive out with the camera on it. Not sure what it will and what it won't pick up. 5-foot window. Sucking in when it does go. Battery's actually running a bit low on the unit. We get down to this half the road and it all just goes pitch black because council's too tight to have the lights turned on all night. So because the battery's running low, just going to do a loop round the roundabout here, which you probably can't even see at the moment, and then we'll go back down the other way. So it's very dark around here. And trouble with being dark, you don't know who's around you. So let me get back into the bright bit up here. General with the, like I say, induction kit I put on there, the cold air feed kit, actually is one that I built up off the specs I found on the Focus ST Owners Club, where people have built their own ones before. So you know, it doesn't give you loads of whistle, doesn't give you loads of drone at the higher speeds and that. Gives you a little bit more of a throatier intake, but it's not massive. Parts I've got from mine, I got from Auto Silicon hoses. Didn't use the K&N filter which they suggested. I actually got one from them, which is like a twin cone filter, a bit bigger, a bit higher capacity than the K&N they suggested. It just sort of sits down pretty much behind the front fog light in the front bumper. I have a little rip up here again. I do like the noise of it. For fit the cold air induction kit, it's quite hard to hear the forged recirc valve. You have to be listening really carefully for it. So with that on there now, it gives you a lot extra noise on that side of things. So, get a little bit of a whistling at lower revs like this sort of speed. You can really hear it sucking the air, and it gives it more of a sort of suck noise than it does a real sort of throaty noise. They already are quite throaty as it is. And if you're at lower revs, it gives you a bit of a lower boost, gives you a bit of a different noise. But yeah. Just a little show for you. Little 10-minute clip, just out for a drive. So last little blip and then we'll turn her off.